Gangbusters, presented in cooperation with police and federal law enforcement departments throughout the United States. The only national program that brings you authentic police case history.
Tonight, Gangbusters presents the case of the Cowboy killers, the gang of bandits who counted a right hook to the jaw with hot lead to the heart that bought them a ringside seat in the death house.
Gangbusters has asked the Honorable John J. Sullivan, former Deputy Commissioner and Chief of Detectives of the New York City Police Department, to narrate by proxy tonight's case. Now, Chief Sullivan, you've told me tonight's case is about a gang of reckless New York hold-up men who operated almost in the old Wild West style.
That's right, Don Gardner. And that's why newspaper reporters referred to them as the Cowboy killers. Their fast-riding mode of operations and their readiness to shoot down anyone, man or woman, who opposed them, gave New York police a near nightmare trying to apprehend them.
Well, Chief Sullivan, this sounds like an unusually important case, so why don't you start right in?
Certainly, Don. Let's begin on a chilly November evening a couple of years ago in a quiet section of Brooklyn, New York. A husky blonde youth, almost 6 feet tall, climbed the stairs of a small apartment house. Stopped in front of apartment 2B, read Ferdinand and Stella Osborne.
Hello, Freddie.
Oh, Russ. Hello.
Stay here.
Who is it, Ferdy?
It's Russ. Yeah, in the kitchen having coffee. Come here.
Hi, Stella.
Did you tell him, Ferdy?
No.
Tell me what?
Go ahead, Ferdy.
Yeah, go ahead, Freddie.
Well, look, Russ. We don't want no trouble.
Then don't make any.
Ferdy means we don't want you meeting here anymore.
Now, that's not friendly, Stella.
Oh, it's nothing personal, Russ.
Shut up. Stella, we like this place. It's convenient. Convenient for everybody, and besides, you make good coffee.
We don't want any trouble with the cops.
You don't mind having trouble with me?
Now, don't get sore, Russ. Stella's just a little bit scared.
They're the wrong people. All the cops can do is throw you in a can. I can think of a lot more things than that.
Oh, she was just talking, Russ.
She talks too much. Button her lip or I'll do it for you.
Ferdy, if you...
Shut up, Stella.
That's the ticket, Freddie. Every time a babe runs off at the mouth, some guy gets slapped down. You're being smart.
They're in the kitchen. Why don't you go in there?
I will, baby. You can cry on Ferdy's shoulder, but keep it quiet. I don't like being disturbed.
Hi, Russ.
Hello, Dave. About time you showed up. Been making some changes in our plans, Vic.
The change. Dave's already heisted the car. We all got rides. We knock over that saloon, split the take, and that's it.
Yeah, we split what? $100? That ain't much for a night's work. Get smart, Vic.
I don't see no diamonds on you.
And I've never seen any barred windows in front of me. You have. That makes me the bright boy.
In your opinion.
Mine, too.
What, do you carry the kid brother here around for support?
Dave pulls his own weight. You going to be unreasonable?
I don't like last-minute changes. You figure to knock over a saloon? Let's do it.
Who's changing or figuring? I'm just adding to it.
What do you mean?
Look, Vic. Instead of 1, we knock over 7.
In one night, Russ?
That's right, Dave.
You're nuts. Why, we'll have every cop in Brooklyn on our trail.
That's part of the plan.
And I want no part of it. Stop beating your gums. Let Russ finish.
I'll show you what I'm driving at. I made a map. Now, this covers Brownsville and East New York. Now, mark the streets. See?
Yeah. Go on.
Now, these crosses on the map. 7 of them. Each one's a bar and grill. They're all pretty close together. We knock them off 1, 2, 3.
You'll never get past that third one.
The more we do, the better our chances are, up to a point.
How do you figure that, Russ?
We knock over the first one, what happens? Somebody calls the cops. In a couple of minutes, there's 2 radio cars there.
Yeah?
They get out, chew the fat, ask some questions, and meanwhile, we're taking a second joint.
There's more than 2 radio cars in Brooklyn.
Sure, but every time they call new ones, they got to come from farther off. If we work fast and quick, we'll always be ahead of them.
Just like a bunch of cowboys on the loose.
You've been seeing too many westerns, kid. That's the idea.
Well, I'm game, Russ. Count me in.
How about you, Vic? Scared?
I ain't scared of doing anything you guys will do. I'm in.
Good. It's 11:30 now. Figuring about 15 minutes to each bar, we'll be finished by about 2 if we get started right away. Let's go.
From this hand, there'll be a big, big fan.
Come on, Jim, I'll buy you a drink. No, thanks, Bummy. I got to be going. I've got to sleep to get back.
A cop can sleep any time. It ain't every day you get to celebrate Bummy's day to style.
You ready quitting the ring, Bummy?
Oh, I made my bundle and finished. You sold this joint. Come on, have a drink with me to celebrate.
No, thanks, Bummy. No, thanks.
You think you're too good?
And don't get sore. That temporary hour's going to blow you right into a mess of trouble someday. I just don't want to drink.
Sorry, Jim. Should know better than to get tough with a cop, even if you are off duty. Wait till I settle up. I'll give you a lift home.
Okay. All right, this is a stick-up. What? Easy, Bummy. Stand stiff and straight. Nobody will get hurt. Don't want to pick up the bill. Check.
Why don't you leave this guy alone?
Bummy. We'll get them when they go.
He just bought the place. Give him a break.
But you mind your own business.
Don't shove that gun in my
Bummy.
I said get him up, right, guys? Come on, let's get out of here. Cop. Get the kid up. There's some medicine for cops.
Out here, Russ. You've got to get out of here.
Bertie, you like this, babe. You shut her up or I'll cut her tongue out. So help me, I will. Take it easy, Russ. Stella.
But every cop in Brooklyn will be here.
Hey, Russ. Russ, this hurts. You gotta do something.
Okay, kid, I will. How's your shoulder, Rich?
I'm bleeding. Ooh. We would run into a cop on the last pitch.
I have to get a doctor working the kid brother and you.
The kid brother, maybe. Not me.
What, are you crazy?
I'm scared of doctors.
Russ. Bertie, you know any sawbones that are right?
Oh, look, Russ, we don't want to get in any deeper.
I'll dig up a doctor somewhere.
No, not for me, you won't. No one's going to cut me up.
Don't be a screwball.
You're talking. You're the screwball. I was right the first time. Should have stuck to knocking over one joint.
You feel that way, you're on your own. It's a pleasure. Then get out of here.
Okay, genius, I will.
So long. Russ, you gotta get the kid out of here for his sake, if not ours.
Russ. Russ, it hurts. My back. What's up?
Easy, Dave, easy.
Russ. Russ, I want to go. Russ.
He's out.
You got to do something, Russ.
Yeah. You got a car, ain't you, Freddie?
Oh, yeah.
Where is it?
In a garage a couple blocks away.
Get it.
Wait, Freddie, what for?
A trip to Kansas City.
Oh, but
That's
Russ.
my hometown. I'll find someone there to take care of
We
the
won't
kid.
do it. We don't want the cops on us.
What do you say, Freddie?
Okay, Russ.
Freddie, we'll
Why
get
don't you keep your yap shut? Now, Freddie, you get that car. And if you're thinking about double-crossing...
Oh, I wouldn't do that, Russ.
If you're even thinking about it, remember, it'll take the cops a couple of minutes to bust in here. And you like this babe. You'd be surprised what I could do to her in a couple of minutes. Now get out of here and get that car.
So, Don, the disintegration of the Cowboy Killer's gang had begun. Tough hoodlums had turned into frightened rats. And like rats, they scattered, leaving a trail that rambled all over the map and wound up in a bullet-ridden alley in Brooklyn and a hideout in Houston, Texas.
Now back to Gangbusters.
You were
telling us, Chief Sullivan, how the Cowboy killer gang fell apart and scattered to the four winds.
That's right, Don. It became the job of the police to bring them together again under one roof at Sing Sing, New York. To that end, Detective Sergeant Guilford of the New York Police was placed in charge of the case. His job was to coordinate and follow up on all information about the Cowboy killers. A few hours after the killing, he was in his office talking to a newspaper reporter assigned to police headquarters.
You got the mimeograph department handout, Rod. All the information we're prepared to release is there.
No questions, Gilly?
You got any?
You list 7 holdups by this gang. Are you sure they were all done by the same outfit that killed Bummy Davis?
Positive.
Wasn't that a lot of territory for one gang to cover in 2 hours?
It was over a small area. They figured our radio cars would cover their last job while they were pulling another one. They'd always keep one jump ahead, they thought.
Pretty smart thinking, Gilly.
Smart? What's smart about it?
Well,
They killed one man and stuck up 7 taverns for a grand total of $600. Split that amongst all of them, what's it amount to? Not much, the cost of living today. Anything else?
this handout has the usual line. The police expect an arrest within 48 hours. Couldn't you vary the time a bit?
What for? We've got 24 witnesses who've identified one of the killers from a rogues gallery picture. An ex-con, a kid. First killing he's been mixed up in. We'll get him.
In 48 hours?
Mm-hmm. Sergeant Gilford. Yeah, put him on. Hello, Nelson. What do you got? Oh, you sure? Where are you now? Yeah, I got it. Okay, stick there. I'll be out in 15 minutes.
Hey, wait a minute, Gilly. Anything more from the paper?
Yeah, you can change that 48 hours to 48 minutes. So long. Hello, Nelson.
Hello, Sergeant Guilford.
He's still inside?
Yep. In the hall room. Second floor there.
Is he alone?
Guess there's somebody already in. I saw him here from the movie. Put a straight limb in the bag just in case.
I did. Went to 41st Street.
How'd you reach into him? His girlfriend lives here. Had the place covered. He showed up for him for 5 minutes, came out and went to a movie. I trailed him back here. Didn't want to call him until he settled down.
Good move.
Let's get him. Okay. We'll go inside.
Second floor, you said?
Yeah. In the rear.
Good movie?
Down the street.
Oh, a private dick sounded.
Of course.
And a beautiful blonde was in it.
Naturally. And in a bathing suit in Miami.
Blondes in Miami. That's the life. This is?
Yeah.
Let's be polite. Who is it? Police. Yes, it is. It's getting cute, Nelson. Let's break it in.
Hold it, Manetta. I wouldn't go out that window. There's more cops at the end of that fire escape. Not half as nice as us. What do you want?
What do you want to get away for?
I don't like cops.
Maybe you'll change your mind after you've known us for a while.
You got nothing on me.
Why run? Maybe he doesn't like our company. We like his. Come on, Vic. We're going to have a nice long talk at headquarters in private. Now, look. Don't make us do it the hard way, Vic. Be a nice kid and tell us all about it.
I ain't saying nothing.
Nobody ever does for the first 5 minutes. About you don't have to say anything. We got you cold. 24 witnesses, no alibi, bad record. Adds up to sure conviction.
And you're going to be awfully lonely up there without your friends.
I ain't saying nothing.
Monotonous, isn't it?
Vic, like a father, I put my arm around your shoulder.
Oh!
What's the matter? Maybe he's sensitive.
No. No, it's all right.
We'll see. Nelson, help him off with his coat.
No, I don't want to.
The cold will turn up the heat. Take his coat off, Nelson. Come on.
Oh!
Well, what do we got here?
Blood. All dried up around a bullet wound.
And you didn't change your shirt. That's not sanitary, Vic.
All right. I got into a fight with a guy. He winged me, and I
I didn't want to get mixed up with the cops.
Sure you didn't get this in front of Duty's Tavern in Canarsie?
No.
Patrolman Jim Madden threw 4 shots at the killers.
I wasn't there, I tell you.
We'll find out when we dig that bullet out.
Dig it out.
Sure. You're going down to the doctor's now.
No, I won't. I don't authorize it.
What? Big words he uses. Get wise, Manetta. We're going to find out where that slug came from.
Okay. It came from the cop's gun. I don't want no doctors digging around in me.
That's better.
You won't let them operate, will you? I don't like doctors. I'm scared of them.
Keep up the conversation. Who are the guys with you? We know what they look like. What are their names?
Russ and Dave Donahoe.
Where are they now?
I don't know.
That's not helpful.
Well, I don't.
Where'd you leave them?
At a place we used to meet.
Where's this place?
211 Baker Street. A guy named Ferdinand Osborne's apartment.
Nelson, you stay here. Take down everything Manetta's going to say in capital letters.
Okay.
I'll call you back with what I get. We'll see if we can make 1 and 1 equal 3.
Homicide, Nelson speaking.
Sergeant Guilford, Nelson.
How'd you make out?
No good. Nobody home. It hasn't been for a day and a half. You get a full confession out of Manetta?
Yeah. Descriptions and everything. I'm putting them on the wire now.
Well, add this to the alarm. Gray 1938 Pontiac sedan, license number 4D324.
4D324.
Pickup car and any occupants.
The Donahoe stealing?
No, it's Osborne's car. I found the insurance policy in his apartment. Also a couple of snapshots. Rick Manetta's in them with 2 other guys. If he identifies them as the Donahoes, we'll get them out by wire photo. See you in 10 minutes. So long. How's the kid, Stella?
Still sleeping, Russ, but he won't be able to take much more of his driving.
You won't have to. We're coming into Kansas City now.
It's about time. I'm pushed. We've been driving for nearly 2 days straight.
We split up here, Russ, right?
Maybe.
Well, you said...
Shut up. I said maybe. 30, turn right at the next corner.
Where you taking us, Russ?
Turn right. There's a hospital 4 blocks down.
You gonna leave the kid there?
Yep.
Up to the last question. What are you going to say?
Me? Nothing. You'll answer. You're going to take him in.
What?
No, he won't. He and Freddie don't want to get in any deeper.
Bertie don't want to get his head blown off either.
Oh, now,
Stop the car. This is it. Now, listen, Freddie, you're going to carry him into the hospital.
Oh, but
tell him you found him out on Route 22, about 3 miles out of town. There's a roadside joint there that used to have a lot of trouble. They'll fix up the kid and investigate afterwards.
But suppose they make him stay.
So what? Better you than me. They can hang a murder rap around my neck. You're clean.
Russ, why don't you...
Shut up, baby. You're staying here. You get that, Freddie? So don't get ideas, or I'll turn this cutie into a corpse with the greatest of pleasure. Now pick up the kid and get going. Okay, let's get out of here. Everything went all right?
Yeah.
Will anyone recognize
I
you?
don't know. I told the story like you said, Russ. And I sneaked out when they weren't looking. Come on, let's get started, huh?
Yep.
Russ, you said you'd leave us in Kansas City.
I will, baby. Get the kid off my hands. I'm going to travel fast and light. Oh, Russ, you wouldn't. Don't get scared, baby. It ain't going to be that. I'll drop you both in the middle of town.
Okay, Russ.
And if I hear that you so much as look at a cop, either one of you, I'll come back from wherever I am. You get the idea? And when you hit Brooklyn, lead a nice, quiet life. So you'll wind up in a nice, quiet grave.
Guilford, homicide.
Nelson, Sergeant. The husbands are back. I just got a call from the man we planted out there.
Good. Have a squad car sent around. Going to play a game of 20 questions with Mr. and Mrs. Ferdinand Osborne.
Oh, but Sergeant, you don't know this guy Donahoe. He's crazy.
Freddie, anybody who kills is crazy. The odds are stacked against him. Unless he's got a guy like you covering for him.
We're not covering for him, Sergeant. I'll tell you...
No. He'll kill us if the other suspects we turned him in.
And I'll throw you in the can. Which do you prefer?
Well, you can't. We haven't done anything.
Except help murderer escape.
Not willingly. He held a gun on us.
Not holding it on you now.
Well, he'd get us. I know he would.
Get right. You're going to live in terror of him all your life. Because if you are, you're going to spend most of it in jail.
All right. It's better than being dead or whatever else I can think of doing.
I don't know. I've been a cop for 20 years, and I still can't figure out the minds of people like you.
Well, don't try to. Just let us alone.
There's one crook carrying a wounded guy on his back. He's on the lam. Cops are searching for him all over the country. You're more frightened of him than you are of the whole police force.
Well, he'll get to it somehow.
Freddie, I think...
Don't think. Russ never liked it.
Look, honey, You got more sense than this rabbit of yours. You talk. Now hold you as a material witness. Put you up in a nice, comfy hotel with a squad of police around you day and night.
All right, Sergeant.
Shut up, Freddie. Now, you're a smart girl, kid. Get your stuff and we'll go down to headquarters. You too, Freddie. Maybe you'll get smart on the way. Nelson. Yes, sir. Here it is. Freddie and his wife drove the Donahos to Kansas City. They dropped the one who was shot, Dave, at the Mercy Hospital. Send a wire to the KC police to pick up the kid.
Okay, we'll do.
I'll be back with anything else they spill.
Right. Hello?
Sergeant Gilbert, New York Homicide?
Just a minute.
Hey, Sergeant.
Yeah.
For you.
Thanks. Sergeant Guilford speaking.
This is Lieutenant Milton of the Houston, Texas Police.
Yes, Lieutenant?
You got an alarm out for Russell Donahoe, wanted for murder, right?
You bet we have. Don't tell me you've got him, Lieutenant.
No, but we've just got a call from a man who works in a refrigerator plant down here. He heard the description of Donahoe broadcast over the Gangbusters program. Says his place just hired a man who fits that description. Brooklyn accent and all.
Oh, nice going, Lieutenant. You spare a man to tail him?
Sure, be glad to.
Good. Keep a close cover on him. We'll fly down to Houston with positive identification. Help you pick him up right away.
Now back to Gangbusters. How much farther is this refrigerator plant, Lieutenant? Just a block 4 and then around the corner. How many exits does the building got? 3. One through the office, one through the loading platform, and one directly out onto the street. I've got a man covering all.
Now, we may need him. Donahue plays pretty rough from what his friends tell us. This building is?
Yeah, I'm pulling up to the factory entrance.
With your permission, Lieutenant, we'll go in and leave you to take charge of the men outside in case anything goes wrong.
Okay. Your party.
Come on, Nelson. Nelson. I'm going to the office and call New York.
That done ended the case of the Cowboy killers with a very strong assist from your own Gangbusters program. David Donahoe was picked up at the Mercy Hospital in Kansas City, but died in a Brooklyn hospital before he could be brought to trial. The other killers were convicted of murder in the first degree and are now serving life sentences.
Thank you, Chief Sullivan, for this important case history. And Gangbusters, congratulations to all the police officers who participated in the investigations leading to the arrests and convictions. Tonight's case was dramatized by Palmer Thompson and directed by William Sweet, with Mandel Kramer and John Larkin in leading roles. Don Gardner speaking. Gangbusters is a Phillips H. Lord production.